I've gathered together the greatest botanists and horticulturists in the continent because with the formation of a new country, we have a unique opportunity to do horticulture differently.
You mean better?
I said differently.
Okay.
First order of business, we need a name for the plant Acanthus mollis. It's a plant that is steeped in rich cultural history, garnished the pillars of the Pantheon in Rome, and used widely in architecture by the Corinthians. We shall name it Bear's Breeches.
Bears? Wait,
Bear's Breeches.
but why breeches? Bears don't wear pants.
And that's exactly why we love this name. Next, when we sell plants in the future, we will not measure the plants by the size of the plants themselves. No, we will sell them based on the size of the pot.
So we'll measure them in inches then?
No. Only the smallest pots will be measured in inches. The larger pots will be measured in gallons.
By gallons, do you mean liquid gallons?
Oh, if only it were so easy. We're going to make up our own standard and we'll call it trade gallons, which will be different than liquid gallons.
So how many gallons are in a trade gallon?
Nobody knows.
So both of these plants are the same size?
Yes, they're both 3-gallon plants. Next, when we design our gardens, we will make them entirely dependent on chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides.
Oh, great. We can make more money by selling chemicals to the customers. And surely we'll make the instructions clear and easy to understand.
We will not.
Oh,
We will bury the mixing instructions among 10 pages of regulatory restrictions and legalese. And if you do happen to find those mixing instructions, we're going to list them as ounces per 1,000 square feet.
that doesn't make sense. Why not just put ounces per gallon? How many ounces does it take to cover 1,000 square feet anyway?
Nobody knows. And to make things even more interesting, we will give one plant multiple names. A plant such as liriope, it might be known as lily turf to some, or monkey grass to others. But the important thing is, we will never let the public know which name is correct.
So what about educating the public, like watering guidelines and things like that?
Watering plants will be easy in this new country. All we will do is tell people that every plant needs regular watering. And if they ask what that means, we will just tell them, if the soil is dry, it needs water. And if their plant dies, we will just tell them that they probably overwatered it.
And what will we tell them about light requirements?
It's simple. Every plant does best in bright, indirect light.
Oh, can you explain what bright indirect light means?
Impossible. In this new country, we will also introduce a concept called hardiness zones. And this will be a tool that will allow gardeners to know which plants grow best in their geographic region.
Oh, genius. So naturally it'll take into consideration altitude, humidity, soil conditions, and other things like that?
It will take into account none of those things. It will only focus on the average, lowest winter temperature for that area. So there you have it, the American horticultural system. It may not make much sense to the rest of the world, but it makes sense for us. And more importantly, we are free and free to horticulture the way that we want to horticulture.
So we'll be free to propagate and sell any plants we want.
Absolutely not. If you are ever caught propagating and selling plants without paying the proper royalty fees, then you could face steep fines or a lawsuit that could cause to the loss of your business. Because that's the American way.
Greg, let's try that shit again.